Hi, I'm Emmanuel and welcome to another Monday Mixed Hunt. On the menu today, Canadian $2 coins, Canadian quarters, and Canadian cents. I only have 8 rolls. I'm running out of rolls. I got 8 rolls left for today, but we got 10 of each of the other ones. We'll start with the Toonies and I'll bring you in on my first find. Roll 2, our first colorized find. This is a 2019 D-Day colorized coin, 2 million minted. It has seen better days with a marker print over here and Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. Very cool. Roll 3, our second colorized. This one is a Riopel. 100th anniversary of a French-Canadian painter. This is dated 2023 with Queen Elizabeth II, and it has the double date on the bottom. That is awesome. This might actually be a book filler. Roll 4, we have a low mintage 1 million minted uncolorized Riopel. This might be a book filler in my main book as well. That is an awesome find. Roll 5, another possible book filler. This is a 2025 King Charles III. I think I don't have, I'm missing the B, I think, for my main book. So here you go. This is the word Canada. You can just make it up with the obverse. This is a type with the obverse on top, which means this is a type A. I'm missing a type B for my main book, but I don't think I have one in my coin roll hunting book. That is awesome. Roll 6, 2 more finds. We have the Nunangat colorized Toonie. 2024 King Charles II, the third, I should say. What am I saying? King Charles III, beauty, and the variety of the 2019 extra serrations. So this is a regular 2019, and I'm putting that one on the bottom. So if you look at the top one, you'll see that there are 2 extra serrations. This is, it probably used the die from the, if I grab an older coin, so for example, this one over here is a 2005, and you compare it to the 2005, you'll see that it has the same number of serrations. So this one used the serrations were created by the old Toonie process as opposed to the more modern Toonie process. Awesome. Roll 8, 2 more finds. We have another 1 million minted uncolorized Riopel, 2023. That is awesome. And a discovery of insulin 2021, 2 million minted for the colorize. Queen Elizabeth II. A little bit of the ring of death on this one, but a find nonetheless. Awesome. Roll 10, final roll. We have another one of these 2 million minted 2021 discovery of insulin. So let me put these guys away and we'll get started on the quarters. Roll 1, we have a colorized golden moments. This is a 2002, this is a 2009 coin celebrating the 2002 gold medal in men's Olympic hockey. Now there is a version of this coin which is the incused 2 is a standard version. That means that last 2 is in, let me see if I can get the focus here, is engraved in his leg. But what happens is the non-colorized version has the 2 sitting on his leg without that engraving around it. And that would be an error worth finding. At first I thought that these might have been subject to the alloy recovery program. However, there is a 100% nickel 1977 in here, which means there is a chance for American and silver coins in these rolls. Roll 2, we have our first American. This is a 1989 from Denver. Cool. Roll 3, 1 more American. Roll 4, another American, but this one might be a book filler because this is a 2021 crossing the Delaware. I might not have this one. From Philadelphia. Let me set it aside over here. Roll 5, 2 more Americans, making 5. Roll 6, 1 more American. Roll 7, we have another colorized in the same series as this. This is celebrating the women's speed skating record in 2006 in the 2006 Winter Olympics. Cindy Clausen, 2009. Awesome. Roll 8, we have 2 more colorized finds. The first one is this Natural World 2011 colorized orca with the blue sun in the sky, or the blue circle there. Very cool. And the next one is a really good condition 2008 Poppy. This is the second iteration of the Poppy. The first iteration, the 2004, didn't last long, so they changed the process for... this is some corrosion there. They changed the process for the 2008, and these still look pretty good after all of these years. But the 2004s, they decided not to continue with the process they used on the 2004s. Awesome. Roll 9, another colorized find. This one has a whole bunch of gunk. I'm not going to keep this one. But this is a Laura Secord War of 1812 from 2013. And that's it for the quarters. So let me put this away and we'll get started with the pennies. I will bring you in on my first find. Roll 1 of 8. I think all of these are Americans. So let me do a quick search to see if there are any Wheaties in here. Oh, there is a Canadian. All right. No Wheaties and a single 1985 Canadian that I will put in the bowl to scope for the pointed 5 version. Roll 2, we have 9 more Americans and 3 laureate portraits. A really corroded 1964, another 1964, and another 1964. Roll 3, we have 14 more Americans, one of which is a wheat cent, and this is from 1954 Denver. I'll put that one up here. And we also have another laureate portrait. This time it is a 1957. That is awesome. Roll 4, we have 13 more Americans, including another wheat cent. And this one is a 1950, quite corroded, from Philadelphia, but it is a wheat cent nonetheless. And we have 2 other ones. This one is a King George VI, a lot of wear on the edge there. This one is a 1946, and this one is a laureate portrait from 1958. That is awesome. Roll 5, we have 9 more Americans and 4 laureate portraits. We have a 1964, a really grungy 1963, 1961, and a 1953. I'm definitely going to have to check this one for the shoulder fold and no shoulder fold variety. Roll 6, I have moved all of the Americans off camera there. 3 more laureate portraits. We have another 1964 and another. Most common year for laureate portraits is 1964, at least in my experience, and a 1961. Roll 7 looks like another full roll of American pennies. So let me go really quickly through them to see if I find any Wheaties. No Wheaties. Another full roll of American pennies. Right away, roll 8. It looks like we probably have another full roll of American pennies. And that is it with the hunt. So I definitely have a few to scope, and I'll be scoping all of these as well. And then I will go through all of these Americans to see, there's a lot of blazers here, to see if any of them upgrade my book. So let me go scope these out and I'll be right back. All right, so I am back. Nothing came out under the scope of the Canadian ones. I'm going to be keeping the ones in the 50s and 40s, plus this 1979 blazer that I'm going to add to my blazers. And for the Americans, I'm going to keep the 2 Wheaties, of course. And I did upgrade 4 pennies. These are the ones I took out. So I had one small date zinc, one large date copper from 1982, and I also had this 1985 and 1986 that got upgraded. I did find an error coin, a coin with a cud of metal on it. Look at that. I think this is a 1982, but this is definitely a keeper. I wasn't looking at the coins for any errors, but because this was a nice and shiny one, I looked at it and look at that piece of extra metal there. That is awesome. And I did have the Crossing the Delaware in my collection, but I don't have one for my US type set. I haven't recorded the progress that I have made in it. Now, I had a lot of coins already in my collection, so I went and took the time a couple of weeks ago to backfill this. So let's see where I am at for my US type collection. Starting with the pennies. We have everything but a steel penny, or that's the wartime zinc-coated steel. That's the only one I'm missing an extra one of to get that one over there. I am missing the silver nickels. I do have some, but I don't have any duplicates because my duplicates would go in here. I am also missing the silver Roosevelt, but I do have a Barber and a Liberty over here and an Indian head up there as well. So that's looking good. For the quarters, I am missing a bicentennial, but I do have a Barber, a Standing Liberty, and a silver quarter that I had as a duplicate. But hey, right over here is where the Washington Crossing the Delaware goes. So that is a book filler for my typeset. And for my half dollars, I have a Barber, I have a Walking Liberty. I don't have any duplicate Franklins or duplicate Kennedys, which I do have. Here's the silver, the silver clad, the 40%. I don't have any, and the bicentennial, I don't have any extras as well. And moving on to the dollars, I don't have any duplicates in here as well. No Morgans, no Eisenhower, no Peace dollars. But I did fill out some of the modern dollars. I got a presidential duplicate over here. I don't have the Native Americans or the American Innovation ones, but I do have a Sacagawea and a Susan B. Anthony. Finally, the book fillers for my Toonie coin roll hunting book. None of these are book fillers for my main book. I already have all of those, but right over here, we get a book filler for the non-colorized Riopel, which is awesome. That one goes in here. The Nunangat also goes in here. So I put the non-colorized first and then the colorized. So this is the non-colorized Nunangat is going to go over here. We're going to skip to this page to put the colorized one over here. And the 2025 will also go in here. Let me put that one this way. And that is awesome. So for the Toonies, still missing a lot of these varieties, and but of the regular circulating ones, we're only really missing the non-colorized Nunangat, and then we will be up to date. That is awesome. Well, folks, the giveaway for this month will be this Glow in the Dark 2017 Dance of the Spirits, and all you have to do to have a chance of winning this coin is leave a comment down below, and early next month I will happily draw the name of a winner and send this coin to you. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, click on my logo over here, subscribe. Here is a video that might be of interest to you, as well as a playlist of other Toonie hunts, the stars of the show. Until next time, thanks for watching.